What do you think's gonna happen, Justin?
It's gonna blow up.
Dodge Thunder, baby!
It would be funny if a rod threw out at it right there.
Yeah, comment down below. Let us know what you guys think we should do. What would you do if it's yours? Hit it.
Welcome back to the shop. It's another Friday night.
No, it's not.
It's not. Tomorrow's Good Friday, so we're working on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm taking a break. Not really.
Where's Casey?
Casey's at the gym getting buff.
No, he's not.
I don't know where he's at. He's not here. Of course, we're gonna, Casey, do your do here. Photoshop yourself in again.
He'll be here in 30 minutes or so,
Yeah,
but we're gonna go ahead and get started because we got a lot to do, and hopefully, we got a good video with the engine running, purring like a kitten, no noises, and a test drive.
Optimistic again. I think we're gonna start it.
Yeah.
Will we drive it?
We got a lot to put back together.
Yeah, there is a lot to put back together. So
Yep.
we got the intake manifold to put back on, all of our vacuum lines, the throttle body. We still got to do our timing set. We did get our tools in to do that.
Yep.
We got our new plug wires. We got the manifold gaskets. And we got our new hydraulic tensioner too.
Right.
So, and we'll kind of show you some of this stuff as we go through. And also one special thing that we're going to do, we've got a little review.
That's right.
A little tool review here. So I'm like a cheap tool nut, and this is the ProStormer 3/8 electric ratchet wrench, and it's a set. We'll kind of give you a shot of it here in a minute, but not a sponsor by any means, but it's just a cheap electric ratchet that I found on Amazon, and we're gonna put it through its paces and see how it does. So we'll show it to you in a minute. We're gonna get started working on this jewel here, so watch us work.
All right, Justin, let's show them all the parts. Show them what we're working with here.
Yeah, first up, tensioner tool, homemade. So there's not gonna be a link in the description for this because it's special. But that's to put tension on the timing belt, hydraulic tensioner, cam tools, cam lock tools. These things are, you know, of course they're spring loaded by the springs themselves, and we've tried this without these. We've tried zip ties.
How'd that work?
It was terrible. We about lost 2 fingers and 2 knuckles and 4 elbows. So we did order some of these. I've seen different reviews about them. Some liked them, some didn't. I think it's going to be beneficial for us just to get this thing right. So there's those. Intake manifold gasket set. Plug wires.
Of course.
Let's see. And our kind of semi-tool review that we're going to do. This is the ProStormer kit on Amazon. I just watched a review, and it had pretty good reviews, so we just wanted to give something different a try on here. So it's got your indicator on the back, reverse, forward, all that good stuff, and it comes with a nice set too. So you got your 3/8 inch ratchet extension, e-torques, your swivel or your knuckle for the 3/8. Then you have 24 all the way down to a 14 non-deep well sockets, and then you have your smaller sizes from a 6 to a 13, and then the e-torques, of course, the deep well we have from a 10 to a 19, another 3-inch extension, and we got box-in open-end wrenches from an 8mm to a 19mm. The cool thing about this set, if you're like just wanting to get into mechanic work, this thing was $63 on Amazon. So that's a pretty incredible deal, to be honest with you. Typically you can't even get the tools for that, minus the 3/8 electric ratchet. Only downfall, has 1 battery. So we're really going to put this thing through its paces and see what it does. So we'll see. It may break the first 15 minutes, who knows, but we're going to definitely give it a try. So I think the first thing we're going to do is work on the timing belt. Yay. I can't wait.
Let's do it. All right, what's the game plan?
So we're gonna get the cams back in time. We got the valve covers actually bolted on, so that's gonna give us a better view of these timing marks that are on here. And I think these are marked too. There may have a white little dot of paint on it, so I know it's gonna be very difficult for y'all to see it, but we're going to take both of these, put them back in time, both cam intake and exhaust, and we're using the ProStormer 17 and a Cobalt. The ProStormer may slip, the Cobalt may not.
We'll see.
We'll try.
A little bit more, a little bit more. Let's try to zoom you guys in here real quick. All right, it's gonna be kind of hard for you guys to see this, but this dot right here and this dot right here match up. There's little arrows on the back, and they're lined up properly. So Justin's got them held.
Barely.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to slip the cam locks in place while he's holding it. So we got the tensioner on, we've got the crank lined up, and we're going to use this ProStormer to...
ProStormer City.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. We got it. Yeah, we did get it, I think. These things actually worked out pretty nice. So we got the top two lined up on the front side, the top two lined up on the back side, and the crank's hard to see, but it is spot on right now, and the grenade pin is free as a bird. Tension is set on the belt. Seems to be good all the way around.
Yep.
So hopefully when we take our clips off, take the tools out, rotate it, there's a procedure on this. I think there's like a 3 rotation period, and you leave it for 5 minutes to check the tension. We're probably not going to do that. We're just going to rotate it and see what happens. And see if the tensioner's still good and all of our timing marks line up. If so, I think we're good shape to go ahead and put the intake on. We may leave a majority of this stuff off on this side to start it for the first time, to make sure we don't have any leaks or oil drips or anything like that. So. Hey, look who showed up. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Dodge Thunder, baby!
It would be funny if a rod threw out of it right there. Go check out the paint job.
Let's do it. Woo! Look at this thing.
Would you look at it?
Would you look at it? It's dirty. It's dirty.
It's dirty, but you know what? You can't see a bit of that dirt on this camera.
Look at these brand new $35 vent visors, whatever they're called.
You got 3M tape on that?
Probably knockoff 3M tape.
Oh, take it back.
Look at that. Man, it looks like we did this at Bill McConnell.
Hey, this is how you turn a $600 truck into a $1,000 truck. Put a little paint job on.
You can see Justin's F-150. That's the best part about this Dodge.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
Nope, this looks good. You happy with it?
Very happy for, you know, what I have in it. 300 bucks?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Happy with that?
300 plus 1,000. Inflatable paint booth.
Yeah.
Y'all are killing it on the video, by the way.
Yeah.
Keep on watching.
We'll talk more about the paint booth next time we blow it up and use it, because I'm sure people are really interested in how it does, and more of a, you know, a review of it.
Yeah.
So we'll talk more about that next time. I'm sure it won't be too long.
Yeah, we definitely got, as I was buffing on this truck, which I've done some of, needs a little bit more, but definitely noticed very little trash in it. When I was sanding it, very little compared to the trash that we had in the Lincoln. You know, just by painting it in the garage, it was probably like a quarter or less of the trash that we had in the Lincoln in the truck. So I was super happy about that.
Yeah, and we didn't have to prep the garage.
Yeah.
So saved quite a bit of time there.
Yep.
Cool. Let's get back to a real vehicle.
Let's go see what kind of work these two boys have done since I've been gone.
Work? That don't happen here.
Looks like these two boys done a fantastic job on the setting the timing, putting the belt on. Now Justin's just removing our cam locks.
Yeah, trying to.
Going to rotate the engine and see what we got.
Yeah, we probably should have put a little slickum on there. There's one. We're gonna give Logan the.
Oh, yeah, good. Let's get the little guy down here.
So grenade pin in or out?
You've been working out.
Let's leave it in.
Let's see what happens. Coming around,
That's
coming
one.
around. Keep on coming.
Yeah, I can't really see it.
Keep coming,
That looks-
barely.
That looks like it right there.
Barely a little bit more.
Hmm.
Is it off?
Give me that light.
It's not off a tooth, is it?
Give me that light.
Don't you tell me that. Up. Dropped it to his crotch.
If anything, I might be a half a tooth too far.
Oh,
What just happened?
oh Lord. You got it good, didn't it?
Hmm. Oh, it left an indent. Let's see that thing. Bring it on over here.
Wow. You know what done that?
What?
This POS right here.
What's funny is we took the bar off of it because we said, hey, somebody's going to get stuck with that thing.
That was going up your butt.
That's a good one.
That one's gonna feel good tomorrow.
I believe that one got the patella.
Patella, what's that?
Justin, you care to tell the folks how great our timing lined up?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. There's definitely something. I don't know if we were not doing something right or the belt tension or what, but man, we had a miserable time getting things to line up. So I think we got it now.
About 2 hours later.
Yeah, 2 hours later, as close as it's been. We're rotating it a couple more times here to see, but everything's lining up, so we'll see what happens. ProStormer's done phenomenal. We just have not.
Yeah, the ProStormer has done good. I am impressed with it.
Yeah, cheap.
Especially for that kit with the tools.
Yeah, and it's working.
Good job, ProStormer.
Good job, ProStormer. Yes.
All right, hopefully we're lined up again.
I just untied my shoe.
We're going to check it, and then we're going to try to slap the intake on it and start this puppy.
All right, guys, while we're in the middle of work, before we put you in the time lapse, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We need all the subscribers we can get because we're going part-time.
Part-time? Who says that?
I'm just kidding. We want to go full-time. Keep on hitting that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. And hit us up on Instagram at BA Cars. I'll even comment you back if you do.
Logan, what you in the car for?
Getting ready to start it up. I gotta undo this MPI fuse, and then we're ready to crank it.
So we're going to crank it up, try to get some oil pressure in those new lifters.
That's right.
And then if everything looks good,
Fingers crossed.
we're going to start it.
That's right.
What do you think's going to happen, Justin?
It's going to blow up. Logan's
It's going to blow up?
blow up or it's going to leak because Logan's starting it. Anything he touches, Mitsubishi, Dodge related, guaranteed leaks.
Yeah.
Oh, she wants to eat.
Hi, Justin. We got some oil pressure in there. What's about to happen? Tell me.
Well, this thing is going to run like a scalded dog.
It did sound good cranking it over.
Yeah, it did sound good.
Sound like it was in time.
In time, good compression, turning it over good oil pressure, it looks like. So, guaranteed hit the first bump.
So we're going to set up about 45 cameras here.
Cross your fingers.
Give it the juice.
Ready?
Hit it. All right, looks like we're on plan C. We're gonna remove the valve cover. We got a tick somewhere. We gotta find it. So we've got the valve cover off of it. Logan's gonna fire it up, and we're gonna probably make a mess.
Oh, it's gonna make a mess.
If it gets too bad, we'll shut her down. We just want to hear. It sounds like the lifter tick. If it is a lifter tick, could be bottom end. Justin's thinking, but it sounds like it's coming from this area right here. So we just want to see what's going on.
Ready?
Yeah. All right, guys, so you heard it. And
You definitely heard it.
it's not looking good for this thing. We're thinking we have either a spun rod bearing, something bottom end. You've seen us run it without the valve cover on it. It doesn't sound like it's coming from the valves. So we're kind of stuck here. We don't know where to go with it. Did we scrap it? Did we put a JDM engine and transmission in it for $5,000?
If that's even the price. And the reason we say transmission as well, the owner said that third gear was grinding, which is common for the synchros to be bad in these things and to take it apart too, and how much money you're going to have into it, and do you not go ahead and get a combo that you know is good. Yeah. So, I mean, let us know what you think.
Yeah, comment down below. Let us know what you guys think we should do. What would you do if it's yours? Yeah. Would you fix what you got? Would you put $5,000 into it and, you know, have a good engine and transmission, or would you cut your losses, which really wouldn't be losses? We could still get our money back in this car if we sold it as is. So just let us know in the comments what you would do or what you would like to see us do on the channel.
Yeah, and I think another thing to comment on that would help us out is, I mean, what's the value of the car? In the condition it's in, what's the value? And if we got it running good with a good engine and transmission, then what is the value of it? I mean, those, you can't get on NADA and look this thing up and have an accurate value on it. But I know some of you enthusiasts out there have been watching. So really, honestly, let us know in the comments, because that's going to kind of steer us in a direction. We don't want to give it up for the channel and, you know, bow out, but we also don't want to go broke on, you know, this isn't our full-time job. So we definitely want to do what's right, and we want to give you good content, but we can't go poor working on it, you know. So
we don't want to be upside down in it.
Yeah. And we're still not. I still think we're in a good spot, but it's just a matter of what are we going to do.
I still blame Justin.
Yeah, he talked us into this car. But on a good note for tonight, the ProStormer done well. It was up for the task. It
For
done
the price.
For you guys tell them what it cost?
I think so. $63 on Amazon. We'll try to find a link for it and put it down below. I think it's a great starter tool. It beats, you know, spending what, $150 on a Milwaukee. That and a battery. So, and you get all the other tools too. So if you don't even have tools, I think this is a good option. So it worked. I mean, we put it through its paces and torqued on it, and it torqued some bolts pretty good, and the battery held up. So I'm happy with that, at least. The ProStormer came through on a pretty sorry, disappointing night.
So anyway, I think that is going to be it for this video, possibly this project, but you guys let us know. Maybe you can make the decision on that. Also, check us out on Instagram at BA Cars. We usually put a few things on there before we put a YouTube video out, so check that out. And we will see you in our next project.
See ya!